Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So if you are using Brave and or Vivaldi, just to let you know that, as expected, the latest weekly security fixes from Google Chrome have now started rolling out into the two different browsers. And both browsers have been upgraded with the latest security fix. Now, in both browsers, it's a very similar process to see if you have the latest update. You head to your main menu, Help and About. And for Brave, the version is 1.61.116. That point release has been bumped up from 0.114. And the big one here is the Chromium platform, 120.0.6099.217. And that's been bumped up from 0.199. And if we head over to the Vivaldi, the browser version has been upgraded to 6.5.3206.53. And the big one here, obviously, Chrome 120 for Vivaldi has been upgraded to 120.0.6099.221. Now, just a quick overview as to what was patched with the latest Chromium security fixes. There was only one security fix, which was the weekly security update that has rolled out for Google Chrome and then would obviously filter down into the other browsers. And because of the weekly security schedule now, when it comes to pushing out security updates for Google Chrome, that's why we aren't seeing that many security fixes from week to week. And that's why, obviously, this week we have one security fix only, which is a insufficient data validation in extensions. And just to dive a little bit more deeper into what that vulnerability is all about, insufficient data validation in extensions basically allows an attacker who has basically convinced you to install a malicious extension, which obviously has malicious code embedded in that extension, and can use that extension then to bypass file restrictions. So that's what the vulnerability is, and that is what has been addressed. So this is an important security fix because it is a high risk for both browsers, and that's your level just under critical. So just double check your browsers are up to date to patch that security issue. Now with Brave, we just get that one security fix, but with Vivaldi, we get a couple of other maintenance and bug fixes that have rolled out. Now, if you are using Vivaldi and would be interested just to go through these, they fixed a crash when using and creating a private window. So I always say any crash fix is a move in the right direction. So private window is crashing. That's been fixed. And then they also fixed a crash where multiple windows with different profiles were opening when you close one. And the sessions panel internal icons were not aligned. That's also been addressed. And tabs, apparently, the tabs were not closing if clicking on the actual close button. And they were also not closing if you right-clicked and we're clicking on close tab. So that, if you were experiencing that issue, that's been addressed. And then the QR code dialog didn't display correctly in non-English languages. That's also been addressed. And apparently rules are working when workspaces are disabled, which shouldn't be the case. So that bug has also been addressed. And then there's also a bug fix for Zoom if you are using the Zoom function in the browser. So those are a couple of other little bugs that have been addressed with Vivaldi. But nonetheless, the big one here is that both Vivaldi and Brave have received this week's latest Chromium security fix. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.